It was the fall of 1979 as Ezell Harding had visited Goodpasture. It was Goodpasture's homecoming. Both teams were at 3-0. It was an incredible season for Ezell Harding. With the roster that year, Randy Weiser, Billy Ross, Danny Osmond, John McPherson, Stacy Wilkes, Greg Beeson, Ricky Bevels, Randy Mitchell, Roger Shacklett, Todd Miller, Mark Rawls, Jeff Joslin, Scott Hard, Carl Birch, David Heffington, Jerry Snow, Greg Golden, Wade Mitchell, Jay Turnmeyer, Craig Mullenix, Wayne Pollock, Tim Scruggs, Johnny Mitchell, Roy Holmes, Steve Luker, Roger Oliver, John Pickard, Randall Dunn, Steve Charlton, and Mike Tatum, and head coach Ken Redmond, as Ezell Harding had an incredible season. Coming into this game against Goodpasture, Ezell Harding had defeated Richland 27-12, Lipscomb 16-13 on a last-second Todd Miller field goal from 33 yards, West Denmark 40-6. Then this classic game, Ezell Harding will win 12-7. Hume Fogg, they defeated 20-18. FRA 21-14. Friendship 42-14. TPS 26-6. Joelton 35-0, and Nashville Christian 20-0, as Ezell Harding had a perfect 10-0 regular season. We're going to have the play-by-play for you. We've slowed the action down at the end of each play so as to get more of the play-by-play action for you. We now take you to an incredible night in Ezell Harding football history. Third and 5 for Goodpasture. With 8:29 to go, first quarter, scoreless tie from Goodpasture. To the line come the Cougars. There's a man split wide to the right, flanker, that's Carter. Tennell over the right side of the line. He bangs past midfield down to about the 48-yard line. It's going to be fourth down and 1 or 2. We'll wait. Snap to Denson. Denson hits the ball, almost blocked. Beautiful high wobbly spiral, caught by Osmond at the 10, Osmond at the 15, trying to break away, and he's covered by a host of Cougars at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Ezell Harding from that point. Person under the snap, give to Miller through the left side of the line, breaks the tackle to the 25, across the 26 to about the 28-yard line. A pickup of about 7 on the play. It'll be second and about 3 as the left side of that line, led by Charlton and Dunn, opened up the hole for Mooks on the halfback slot. Gives the first man through, Beeson. Beeson gets maybe a half yard, no more. It'll be third down and probably a long 3 to go for Ezell Harding. If you just joined us, Ezell Harding received the kickoff, and on the second play of the game, John McPherson hit Scott Hard down to about the 35-yard line, only to have that play no line, and he's close to a first down as he hammers out close to the 37-yard line, and we'll wait and see, and I believe it may be a first down. We may have a measurement. The officials has just picked up a first down by the nose of the football, and Scott Hard. Power out formation to the right. Bad snap. McPherson rolling out to their right. Has nobody open. He's going to be sacked behind the line of scrimmage, and he's hit at about the 31-yard line as it was a broken play, and McPherson could do nothing but roll out to the right side, and he was met by the entire left side of that Goodpasture line. Harding this time comes with Scott Hard split out to the right side, tight end to the left. Wilkes at a wing. Power formation. Give the first man through, Beeson. Beeson gets maybe 1 yard to about the 34-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Eagles, as we're down to 5:17 to go in the first ends. Power I formation to the left. McPherson under the snap. He's rolling out to the left side. He wants to throw. He has Wilkes over there, pass almost intercepted. Flag on the field, and stepping in front to deflect the ball was Carver. Had he intercepted it, he was 30 yards from pay dirt, and there was nothing but green turf in front of him for 6 and 22 yards to go. Holding on the line of either. 4:48 to go first quarter. And Scott Hart, pitch out here to Wilkes. Wilkes on the right side at the 20, hit at the 19-yard line. Beautiful pursuit by Goodpasture that time as Wilkes gets zipped. And it's going to be a 4th down and 22 situation. Wilkes will be back deep to punt, and receiving all wobbly end-over-end spiral. It's going to hit at about the 40-yard line. It takes an Ezell Harding bounce, rolls up to the 44-yard line of Goodpasture, of Ezell Harding. So Goodpasture will start possession this time at the 44-yard line of Ezell Harding, 1st and 10.
Pilkington brings the team up. They're in a wishbone formation. Wishbone to the left. Pilkington keeps the ball through the left side of the line, picks up maybe 2 yards as he wanted to pitch, but then found an opening and moves the ball down to the 41-yard line. Pickup of, let's see, 4 yards, second down and 6. Ends. 10-0 as they come with a flanker left this time. Running back split, 2 tight ends. Pilkington fading to throw, looking, waiting. He's throwing the bomb. He's got a man out there, and the pass is blocked away beautifully by Danny Osmond, and as he nearly had his hands on the ball for the interception, and out there wide open was McElhaney. Changed that. Denson, Big Denson, the All-State player, was out there all by himself, and Osmond made a tremendous recovery to deflect the ball and nearly had an interception at the goal line as Pilkington showed us a lot of arm there, the 175 sophomore. Third down and 6 for the Cougars. Split right wide right out here as a flanker is Carter. Pilkington under the snap. Give to the first man through on the right side. That's Elder. Elder bangs for a couple of yards. It's going to be fourth down as Ezell Harding has held again. The ball moved down to about the 39-yard line. Fourth down and about 5. Pickup of 1 on the play. Denson's just going to try and call. Goodpasture. Denson, as he does it all for the Cougars. Osmond was going to be back deep. Now he pulls up, and no one's back deep for Ezell Harding. The snap to Denson. Denson's just going to try and coffin corner the kick. The ball is going to hit at the 4 and then pound on into the end zone as it plummets against the wet surface, and it'll be first and 10 for Ezell Harding at the 20-yard line. We'll take a timeout with the score. Ezell Harding 0, Goodpasture 0. Scott Hard split out wide to the right. Wing Shacklet on the right side. I formation. Miller comes in motion to the right side. McPherson give to, I believe that's, we'll wait and see. Shacklet banging across the center of the line. No, that's Benson. Benson carries out to about the 25-yard line, just short of the 25. It'll be second and a long 5. This time comes with power out to the left. 2 tight ends. McPherson under the snap. Gives to Miller. Second man through. Miller through the left side of the line for not much, if anything. It's going to be third down and 5 as he got out to the 25-yard line, I believe. Ball sitting exactly on the 25. Third down and 5 to go for the Eagles. McPherson gives to Shacklet through the left side of the line, pounds out to about the 28 or 9-yard line, but he's going to be short of the first down, and it's going to be fourth down for Ezell Harding and a punting position. 11-yard line, fake, punt, a snap to Miller, Miller 45, Miller 50, Miller 40, Miller 35, Miller 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Todd Miller goes all the way for a touchdown. Ezell Harding on a fake punt, direct snap back to Miller, who was supposed to be blocking, and he goes through the left side of the line for 71 yards and 6 points for Ezell Harding. No flags on the field. Tremendous call by head coach Ken Redmond, and the Eagles are on the board 6-0 with 34 seconds to go first quarter. As good, well, no good. From here it looked like it split the uprights, but wide to the right, no good. Timeout on the field will score. Ezell Harding 6, Goodpasture 0. With 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Ezell Harding leads Goodpasture 6-0. Kicking for Ezell Harding will be Roger Oliver, deep for the, and here comes Oliver. Oliver kicks the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. That'll be a penalty on the play, and that'll put the ball first and 10 for Goodpasture at the 40-yard line. That side, we'll see if he's at a tight end position, as Denson's the one. Both sides. Option left. Pilkington coming out here on the veer, and he's going to be hit at the 42-yard line. Second down and 8. Pickup of 2 by Pilkington. 23 seconds to go first quarter. The Eagles lead the Cougars 6-0. Whistle on the play as time has expired in the first quarter. We'll be back for the second quarter after telling you the score at the end of one period of play. Ezell Harding 6, Goodpasture 0.
You copy that? I do. Here's the pass.
Here's Pilkington fading to throw, rolling out of the pocket. He's going to be hit. The ball is going to be intercepted by Mitchell. Mitchell is brought down at the 36-yard line as he was hit by Roy Holmes as he released the ball. Randy Mitchell, freshman, intercepts and brings the ball just short of the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Ezell Harding from that point. The Eagles will put it in play. 1st and 10 with the nose of the football, just barely missing the 35-yard. And Miller, power I left, double tight end. McPherson under the snap, gives to Miller. Miller through the left side of the line, gets about 2 yards down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. 2nd down and about 8. 11:30 to go, second quarter. Stopped in there by Cripps. It'll be 2nd down and time on the Eagles, I'm sure, as that'll make it 2nd down and 14. We'll wait and see. And delay of game penalty, or nope, reverse that. We're going to march toward Goodpasture's in. Wilkes to the right side of the line, and he's met by a host of Goodpasture players. It'll be 3rd down and probably still 4, as I don't believe he gained anything. And line power I formation, this time to the left with Wilkes at the halfback position. Give to Miller. Miller met at the center line for, again, no gain. 4th down and 5 as formation. Up and hitting the ball is Goodpasture, deflecting the ball away as McPherson tried to up and hit Scott Hard on a quick slant into the right side. Ball deflected away beautifully there by Butch Nixon, and Goodpasture has held. It'll be 1st and 10 in a flanker wide left double tight end formation. Pilkington will give to the first man through, side of the line, breaks away to the 40, to the 45, up across the 47-yard line comes Myers. Myers broke through the left. Pilkington under the snap. He'll option left, keeps the ball up to the 50-yard line, brought down there by Luker. Pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd down and Pilkington under the snap. He's fading to throw. Now quick draw inside to Myers. Myers breaks outside 45. Myers carries the ball down on the 40 to the 39-yard line of Ezell Harding as a tremendous fake that and Elder. Pilkington under the snap. He's fading throw. Give across to Elder. Elder pounding past the 35 down to about the 32 or 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and Carter split out wide to the right. Option left, give across to the right side of the line to Tennell. Tennell breaks outside of the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go by Tennell as they just blasted the left side of Ezell Harding as they've really got the defense spread out. Rolling to the left is Pilkington. Pilkington under trouble. Now fades out of there with the ball. He's at the 15. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage at the 14-yard line. Driven out of bounds over there by Big Roy Holmes and Todd Miller as tremendous from the right side of the field. And Pilkington, quarterback sneak right through the middle of the line, carries the ball down across the 10 to the 8 to the 7, down to the 6-yard line as Goodpasture had the defense spread way out that time. Both sides, Carter split out left as a flanker. Pilkington, give to the right side of the line, Elder pounding at right tackle, gets maybe a yard, no more. 4th down, and we'll see if he got a yard. He may have got a yard as he man in the end. Down 4, 5:41 to go. Pilkington with running back split. Pilkington under the snap. He's rolling to the left. He's got a man in the end zone. He's throwing it. It's going to be too far out of bounds. Ezell Harding has held. The Eagles will take over with 5:28 to go. Give to Miller. Miller through the right side of the line. Miller breaks across the 7-yard line to the 8-yard, the left side of the line, and he's pounding past the 10-yard line out close to a 1st down. And it's going to be 3rd, Beeson and Wilkes. McPherson pitch back to Wilkes. Wilkes going wide. He's got a man out there. He's passing the ball complete to Scott Hard, 25-yard line, as they went with that's the 42 toss sweep pass, and Wilkes with a bullet pass to Scott Hard, dragging across to Beeson. Beeson pounds the middle of the line, gets maybe 1 yard. 2nd down and 9, 3:45 to go. Tight end left as the Eagles break the line. Power I formation. Left side line, hurdles one man, breaks another tackle, spins up to the 29-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about probably 6. Fumble, that's the 3rd fumble, and it's recovered by Ezell Harding, but that's the 3rd mishandling of the ball between McPherson and high and very short. Will hit at about it's going to be caught by Goodpasture's N.I.L at the Ezell Harding 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Goodpasture inside Eagle territory. 1st and 10, Goodpasture to the line. Running back split. Pilkington fading to throw. Looking, waiting. He's throwing the bomb. It's going to be deflected away and picked off by Luker. Luker intercepted the 30. Luker 35. Luker 40. Luker 45. Luker across the 50-yard line. 43-yard line. Flags on the play as the pass was almost batted away. Incomplete. Luker picks up a loose ball in the air and probably clipping against Ezell Harding. 1:57 to go first half. We'll wait and see as Luker picks the ball off and looked like Todd Miller running it back. It is going to be against the Ezell Harding Eagles, and Ezell Harding should retain possession, but that'll move the ball back to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 from that point for Ezell. Power out formation left. Give to Miller. Miller banging it left tackle. Picks up maybe 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 to go. 1:34 to go first half. Clock ticking down. To go. 1:10. Clock ticking down. Ezell Harding needs to hurry to the huddle. McPherson brings them up. Power out formation left with Wilkes, Beeson, and Taylor. McPherson under the snap. And too much time. We saw that coming. 2nd down and 10 with 56 seconds to go through the line. That's Beeson. Beeson bangs out past the 30 to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 as Beeson picks up about, make that 3rd down and about 6. Bang right. Give to Miller. 2nd man through. Miller bangs out past the 35 to about the 36-yard line. 19 seconds, 18. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 seconds, 1 second. The first half has ended with the underdog Ezell Harding Eagles leading Goodpasture 6-0. We'll be back with the second half kickoff in a few moments.
We pick up action halfway through the 3rd quarter, 3rd and 17 at the 37 of Goodpasture.
John McPherson fading to throw. He's under pressure. He's waiting. He's throwing the ball. Finally completes the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell to the 30-yard line. Far short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 9. Snap and penalty flags. And let's see what the call was. There was a busted play as McPherson had not gotten quite to the Harding. Making a 4th and 14 situation, moving the ball back to behind the line of scrimmage, gets away, trying to throw it, and he's sacked at the 40-yard line, rolling out of there, looking for someone to hit. And Scott Hard was open, but he couldn't get rid of the ball, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Goodpasture line. They come this time for the first time split backs with Elder and N.I.L. That Pilkington keeps it going across the 50 to the 45-yard line where he's brought down. He's close to a first down. I believe he's got it. He's right close to it. Pilkington under the snap. He's a tremendous faker. He's coming out here to the left side, and the ball's given off to the halfback. That's Myers. Myers bangs past the 50-yard line down to about the 46-yard line for a first down for Goodpasture as they're driving. 4:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Pitch back on the left side, Myers. Think that Myers was out there, and he carries the ball past the 45 down to the 40, inside of the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 8 or 9 left side. Quarterback sneak. Pilkington straight through the left side of the line, past the 35 down to the 30 to the 27-yard line as they're just blasting that front line of Ezell Harding. Wide right, Carter. Pilkington. Give to N.I.L. N.I.L. to the right side of the line. Big hole down to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of probably 8 again as they're blasting the front line of Ezell Harding. 3rd quarter. Pilkington brings his team again with Myers and N.I.L. in there in halfbacks. Ball will be given to Myers through the left side of the line. He doesn't get as much this time, but he still pounds left tackle for a first down. Carrying the ball down to about the 16 or 17-yard line. 1st down and 10 from that back. Denson tight end to the left. Carter split wide left. Pilkington gives to Myers. Make that. He keeps it and pitches back to Elder. Elder made it to 15, breaks away down to the 10, inside to about the 9-yard line. They had him trapped in the backfield, and tremendous option play by Pilkington. Outstanding quarterback. Split. Carter split wide right. Give to Myers. Myers through the middle line to the 5, down to the, he stopped short of the 5, right about the 5-yard line. Be a first down for Goodpasture. 1:45 to go, 3rd quarter. With Elder, the fullback. Running backs Myers and N.I.L. Pilkington. Give to Myers. Myers running right at the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's down to about the 1 yard line. A fumble. Fumble on the play. And the ball was fumbled in the end zone, and Ezell Harding will get the recovery and get the ball on the 20-yard line. Goodpasture has lost their 4th fumble. 23 to the 24, right to the left. McPherson gives to Miller. Miller across the 23 to the 24, up to the 25, banging at left guard, picking up about 5 yards on the play. Second down, and Miller across the left guard. He gets about 3 yards. Penalty flags on the play, and we'll wait and see what the call is. He pushed the ball back out to the 28-yard line, and apparently they're going to get off all of their men off the field in time, and a 5-yard step-off assist to them. Second down and just a few inches to go. And Hard give to Miller. Miller left side of the line. He's close to the first down. I believe he's got it. He just had to nudge it to the 30, and I believe the ball is just past the 30-yard line, and it is for a first down. Ezell, Shacklett, Beeson, and Miller. Give to Shacklett. Shacklett left side of the line gets maybe a half yard as the right side of that Goodpasture line's tough. Second down and about 9.5, 16 seconds remaining third quarter. That will probably be the last play of this quarter. 10 seconds to go. And Miller through the middle of the line, bangs past the 30-yard line, out close to the 35 to about the 34. Penalty markers on the play. Will move the ball back down into Eagle territory. Formation to the right with Wilkes, Beeson, and Miller in the backfield with McPherson. McPherson with the ball, fumble, and McPherson recovers his own fumble, as that's about the 4th fumble that Ezell Harding has had, but snap to Wilkes. Wilkes with a good kick hits at the 40, takes an Ezell Harding bounce down to the 45, to the 43, the 41, and it will be down at the 40-yard line. Tremendous punt by Wilkes. Make that a 60-yard punt. Is that possible? As he got quite a roll out of it, as Ken Redmond surprises the Goodpasture defense with a third down, takes the snap. Option left, gives to the first man over there. That's Myers. Myers through the left side of the line. Gets 1 yard maybe. Second down at about 9. He's met over there by Scott Hard, Elder, Tennell, and Myers. Ball given. No, Pilkington fakes it. But pass is deflected, almost intercepted, but falls to the ground incomplete. And it'll be third down 9 for Goodpasture. Carver split out wide left. 2 backs in the backfield. Pilkington fading to throw. Straight drop back passer. Plenty of time. He's throwing a screen out here, complete to Myers. Myers is brought down beautifully over there for a loss. But who is that? We'll wait and catch his number. That's Scott Hard. Read a screen left beautifully, and he loses back to the 40-yard line. It's going to be fourth down and 10. Tremendous defending, a 17-point underdog, trying to stun the N.I.L. Back will be Denson to punt. Snap to Denson alone. He handles it well, and a good kick that's going to be fair caught by Osmond at his own 31-yard line. First and 10 from there for the Eagles as they'll put it in play with 9:07 to go, and we'll be back in 1 moment. To tackle and picked up about 4 yards out to the 30-yard line. We may have said 30 on the fair catch by Osmond. He actually called it on the 25. And the ball moves Pasture in a, looks like a 5-4. Ezell Harding bunched in there tight, 2 tight ends. Miller goes in motion to the right. McPherson gives to Beeson, I believe. Beeson carries for no gain through the with a power eye left. Wilkes, Mitchell, and Miller the ball carriers. Give to Miller. Miller through the left side of the line, met for maybe a gain of a yard or two, no more. Fourth down and a punting situation for about the 23. High snap. Wilkes fields it. High punt. It's going to hit at about midfield and take a Goodpasture bounce and down inside Eagle territory at about the 49-yard line. First and 10 for Goodpasture there, leading or trailing in the game against the Eagles. Double tight end. Fading to throw Pilkington. He's got a man out there. Complete to Denson. Denson at the 40. Denson 35. hurdles a man, almost breaks away, carries the ball down now to the 30-yard line as Big Denson with his first catch of the game, and he showed us why he's a contender for the All-State honor. Ball at the 30, first down and 10 to go, 6:46 to go in the game. The clock will now be put in motion by the officials. Carver, double tight end. Pilkington, give to Myers. Myers through the middle of the line, breaks away, carries the ball down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. And first down again for Goodpasture. Goodpasture a break, but Pilkington and the Cougars are knocking at the door. Running back split. Pilkington under the snap. He gives to Tennell. Tennell through the right side of the line, carries for about 5 yards. I believe we've got penalty flags on the play, a possible face mask, and we'll wait in double tight end formation. Ezell Harding, 54 defense. Pilkington rolling out, pitch back, Tennell wide, Tennell at the 10, he's right at the 5, carries the ball down inside to about the, well, he may not have gotten to the 5. It's hard to tell from this angle. It's a first down. He's, I believe, at about the 8. Wishbone, Pilkington, double tight ends. Pilkington, quarterback sneak, straight through the center line, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. He's over for 6. Goodpasture has tied the game with 5:19 to go in the game, 6-6. Pilkington with a quarterback sneak of about 8 yards straight through the center of the line. And the kick was wide left, but unfortunately, I believe Ezell Harding jumped. And it's going to be Goodpasture getting another opportunity to kick the ball. The ball will be moved to the 1.5-yard line. And the kick, McElhaney will attempt to give Goodpasture the lead. Ranks number 1 in the state against Ezell Harding, a 17-point underdog. We're tied at 6 right now. The center over the ball. The snap. The kick is, what is it? It is good, and Goodpasture leads 7-6. Tremendous rush by Ezell Harding, but it wasn't quite enough. And the Cougars lead 7-6 with 5:19 to go. We'll be back in just a moment. Kick through the center of the line. It's going to be picked up by Wilkes. A squib kick through the center of the line. It's going to be picked up by Wilkes. Wilkes at the 30. Wilkes 35. Wilkes 40. Wilkes hit, meant, fumbled, but it's going to be recovered by Ezell Harding just short of the 40-yard line at about the 38. First down and 10 to go with 5:13 to go. Ezell Harding was faced with a similar situation, and Miller in there in the backfield with McPherson. McPherson rolling to the right, looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's waiting. He's throwing the ball downfield. It is intercepted and dropped by Goodpasture as Pilkington had a hand on the ball and had it for the interception, but it was dropped. It looked like McPherson may have had running room, but he thought he had I formation right. Second down, 10, 4:55. McPherson, give to Wilkes. Wilkes meant for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Hit us for 35, loss of about 3 or 4. Going to be third down at about 4. Under the center, McPherson takes the ball, pitch back to Wilkes. He's throwing that pass again. It's going to be short and incomplete. Almost intercepted again by Pilkington as he had his hands on it, but it falls incomplete. Fourth down and 12 with 4:08 to go. The snap to Wilkes. It's a low one. He's going to have to run out of there with it. He's at the 30, 35, 40, and he's upended. Well, just make that short of the 40-yard line. And a penalty, I believe, against Goodpasture. 2, and illegal procedure called against Ezell Harding. 4:07 to go. Goodpasture of 15 yards. That'll bring the ball out to the 45-yard line, making it fourth down and just about 4 yards to go. That's personal foul against Good. They come to the line with 4:07 to go. Wilkes again in punt formation. Ezell Harding apparently not going for it. The snap to Wilkes, and he's going to run with it. Wilkes may pick up the first down. He's got the first down past midfield, the 45-yard line. First down, Eagles. The second time Ezell Harding has lined up in punt formation and faked it, and both times it's worked. Exactly 4 minutes to go. The Eagles have pushed the ball inside the 45-yard line. McPherson under the snap. Gives to Miller. Miller right side. Miller 40-yard line down to the 39. Pickup of about 6 on the play. 3:44 to go. Ezell Harding trailing the Goodpasture Cougars. 7-6. 3:39. The clock running. Ball inside the Miller. Miller going wide. Miller hit as he gets about 1 yard from that first down stripe going toward the sidelines. As an off-tackle play, and he saw running room to the right. Wilkes, Beeson, Miller, running backs, double tight end. McPherson under the snap, gives to Miller again. Miller straight through the middle, past the 35-yard line, close to the 30-yard line for a first down. 2:48 to go. The Eagles driving. The crowd standing across the way as they pull for their Eagles to pull it out. The ball at the 30-yard line. 2:47 gives to Miller. Miller through the middle of the line, dives down close to the 27-yard line. 2:33 to go. They're trying to get down into field goal range and possibly pull it out like they did against Lipscomb. Miller through the middle. Time. Give to Miller again. Miller through the middle. Miller breaks down inside the 25-yard line to about the 24. It'll be third down and let's see, about 3 on Harding to the line. Power I formation to the right. McPherson give quick opener up the middle to Beeson. Penalty flag on the play, and we'll wait and see who that's against as we got a face mask against Goodpasture. 1:34 to go. There's a face mask. 34 to go. They break the line. Scott Hard split out to the right side. Tight end to the left. Give to Miller. Miller to the left side. Bangs to the 10, to the 9. 8, 7, 6, 5. He's into the end zone. The Eagles have got the lead. 12-yard run. Todd Miller breaks to the middle. He's being mobbed in the end zone. The Eagles lead the Cougars 12-7. 1:27 to go. The crowd across the way going crazy. The Eagles lead it. They'll probably go for 2, leading 12-7 with 1:27 to go. Tremendous run by Miller, who has well over 100 yards in this game, as the Eagles faced with a 4th down and 3 on about their 45-yard line. Wilkes runs to the right, picks up the first down, and they drive all the way down into the end zone, and Miller is in for the extra point. And Miller is in for the extra point. A quick snap, and Danny Osmond with the ball, running, and he's hit hard short of the goal line. Penalty flags everywhere, as apparently illegal procedure probably against Ezell Harding. And he kicks the ball down to the 30-yard line, picked up by N.I.L. N.I.L 40, and changed that 35-yard line. He stopped there, first down, and 10 to go for Goodpasture from that point. 1:23 to go. N.I.L, 1:22 to go. The clock running. Pilkington. Straight drop back, waiting, looking. He's got a man out there. He's throwing the bomb deep, and it's going to be deflected away by Golden on a beautiful play as he went for the interception and stepped and Pilkington over the center. Pilkington waiting, dropping back to throw. A fake draw. He's got a lot of time. He's throwing the bomb out there. Danny Osmond was in there in position for an interception, but it was beyond his grasp as Pilkington's got a great split out left. Denson tight end right. Elder and N.I.L backfield. This is Pilkington fading to throw. Pilkington, a lot of time again. Again, he's throwing the bomb. Deep, deep. It is going to be incomplete. Broken up beautifully by Danny Osmond as he was right there with Myers. Step for step, they both went up. Running back split. Pilkington under the snap. Waiting. He's fading to throw, straight drop back, looking. He wants Denson out there. Denson's all alone. Complete down to the 45. Denson 40. Denson sidesteps at the trying to break away at the 40. He's still on his feet at between the 35 and 40-yard line as he sidesteps several people, and he takes the ball down to the 36-yard line. I was having trouble calling the action because Denson kept sidestepping people. It looked like he was down, and he stayed up on his feet with 45 seconds to go. The ball is on the 36-yard line. First down, 10 for Goodpasture, and you can't call for a prettier play when you need one to the line.
We did not have the last few plays on video, but we're going to let you listen to the last 2 plays of the game as you watch Todd Miller's 2 touchdowns.
Game Carter. 4th down, 10, 17 seconds. I do not know if either team has any timeouts remaining. Brought back again is Pilkington. He's under pressure. He's going to be hit. He's dropped, and that should be it. 10 seconds, and the ball game may be Ezell Harding's if they can hold on to it. As Pilkington had a lot of time, rolled out to his left, and was under great duress from the Ezell Harding defenders who were rushing just 3 people, but still were able to get to him, and that's the first time they sacked him tonight, and they sack him with 10 seconds left. And Ezell Harding, with 1 snap of the ball, has defeated Goodpasture. McPherson will bring his team to the huddle. 9 seconds, 8, the clock ticking down. 7, 6, 5 seconds, 4. Ezell Harding over the ball. 3, 2, 1. Ezell Harding has won it at Goodpasture before a capacity crowd, and the place across the way goes crazy. The Goodpasture fans standing stunned And the crowd going crazy. Games ever played at this field comes to a close with Ezell Harding winning 12-7 in a great, tremendous defensive struggle here at BC Goodpasture Christian School. Both teams milling around, congratulating one another. Some tremendous calls in the late going by Ken Redmond as Ezell Harding pulls out a stunning upset, a 17-point underdog to defeat top-ranked Goodpasture 12-7. And until next week, this is Mike McPherson saying thank you for joining in on this, the Eagle Football Network.